I am back. Apologies, the last two races I have been unwell. Uh, could not broadcast, but we are back here with ERA's T1 uh, for Spain, actually, in round 5. Just had to remember what round it was. Obviously, missed a few weeks here. Let me just double check everyone quickly whether I am broadcasting correctly. And we are good, ladies and gentlemen. So, this is Circuit de Barcelona de Catalunya. For those that don't know the Spanish term, it is obviously Spain. Now, I believe we had Rafael Neves out first, so we'll keep an eye on him while I give you some track stats. There's two DRS detection zones, two DRSs, along with the speed trap being just after the on the main straight from start finish line to the first corner. We do have 14 corners, so relatively lower amount of corners. But 4.6 kilometers in length, which is about 2.9 miles this track. So a lot of straight areas in the track, a few tricky corners here. We'll see how these drivers do today. We have Rafael Neves going across the line first to start the lap. See how he starts the lap. Probably look around 111s, 112s today here, maybe a bit under 110s. You want to take that a bit sharper there. Maybe you didn't want to get into the throttle. You get in the throttle too heavy around that first corner, you can end up spinning out. You want to take that sharp and exit wide on the full on the throttle. You want to get a bit later on the brakes here. Take the inside curb and then exit wide here. Nice. Ooh, invalidated that, unluckily. Who would have got next out? I believe it is Bavish. So Bavish is in the same section we just saw there. We saw Rafael pull off to the side nicely there. Bavish takes that full throttle around the side there. We've got to be careful not to get track limits or to spin. Want to brake late here, cut in that nicely. Get on the throttle here, but don't turn in too hard. Does that really nicely indeed. Looked like a nice last couple of corners there from Bavish. She's done a 112.6. Great lap. So we've got Curry now. Curry, a bit of a wiggle there. Phenomenal driver. We didn't see the start of his lap. See what Curry can pull off here. 112.9. So do have Mahasne who is he has retired from the race. Maybe due to getting back in the car, maybe some errors. I'm not too sure. Have a high RPM. Oh, Mahasne has left the session, so Mahasne, I'm not sure if he's having issues or if he's racing or not. Oh, we have a high RPM here. Well, 114.4. So 14 drivers. We do have DRS who will be joining us as well now. It was just finished for races. You know, DRS is a staple of ERA's across multiple divisions. So 14 drivers in total, if Mahazane does join back. We have, I believe, yeah, here he goes. Rafael Neves is coming around the last corner again. Does a 113.3. We've got Antoine and Moikuli on their laps. So we'll go back to Moikuli. Oh, Antoine gets a bit sticky on there. Bit of oversteer. A 114 flat for Antoine. We did see that oversteer. So Moikuli, phenomenal driver. See what he can pull off here. Could go around that nicely. So he uses every part of the track. This will be your 111s, ladies and gentlemen. It's 111.7 from Waikuli. Stonker of a lap. We've got Sabina Mira starting us up. Welcome back, Mr. Sabina. Good to have you, good sir. I believe this is a home Grand Prix for Mr. Sabina. Roughly close to it. We've got Curry, the one, I believe it was Curry that put in that time there, possibly. Bavish, possibly 112.6. No, that was Curry. I put in 112.9 there. There you go, Sabina. Oh, Sabina's taking the curve! Oh, a bit too sharp. That's unlucky. Bit too sharp there. Has a bit of a mishap. Looked like a stonking lap so far. Got to be careful not to get disqualified. Yes, good turnaround. He's pulling off to the track to let the other cars. Excellent, excellent. Sportsmanship shown there, Sabina. The Padron pass. He does a 112.7. Phenomenal time from Padron. Sabina's charging up his battery again. So who's currently on the lap? I'm not sure if Padron pass is or he'll go into the pit. He does have his full battery. Bit of high RPM. He looks like he's out of fuel. Devon currently in the pit. La Rodri on her outlap. So is Curry. Who's ahead on the outlap? I believe it is La Rodri just. So high RPM will be going into the pit here. Chris also on his outlap, so we got La Rodri, then it was Curry, La Rodri, Curry, and then I believe will be Chris, then Game Boy. Oh, that's right. We do. Lorodi does do an extra lap, so actually she will be at the back of of that sequence there. So it will be Curry that starts off. Lorodi does do an outlap, a second outlap to get those tyres, I believe, probably more warm or just a lower fuel. So watching Curry here. Curry is the purple middle sector. What time will this be? Looks good. 112.3. Puts him in second. Great lap by Curry. Who did we have next? It was Chris. Chris 113.5, 113.7, sorry. And then Game Boy. Let's see what Game Boy can do. 1:12.1 puts him in second. That's his first lap. He just comes out and says, "Hello, I'm here." We got DRS starting a lap. Rodri puts in. Rodri's actually on her lap now. DRS starting one. We'll see how the end of this lap goes. It is a home circuit, we'll say, for Mr. Rodri as well. Not too bad on this track. Turn 8. Not too shabby at all. I got Darius Maestro now on his lap, and Sabino. Sabino's actually coming to the... Well, I think he might be starting this. No, he's going to the pit. Let's see what Mr. Maestro can pull up. Puts him in 7th. Gee, not much time at all between a few of these. We do have Alvin Frank trying to join as well. Let me see if I can get him in. So who do we have next on a lap? Rompas. Looks like he's on a lap here. See how he goes. Oh, almost validates, doesn't though. Oh, gets a whip. Looked good too. The lap looked good. Gets a bit of a whipper on. Just going to cost him. Does go into the pit. I think DRS going on another lap here. Antoine as well. Front Neves is also starting a lap. Or possibly going to the pit. DRS goes into the... no, DRS is on the lap. See how he goes. Takes that nicely. It is a bit overcast here as well. If there's anyone listening that is watching this, that is in the race, could you tell us the weather as well? Just so I can give the viewers a little bit of a rundown. 4 minutes left in qualification. DRS, what time can he do? It's ticking up in the 111s, 112.6. Puts him in 4th. Second row for Mr. DRS. Michael is sitting there, 111.4. Just come back in, stonk of a lap. Game Boy will come out again for another lap, I believe, and keep a fresh set of softs. Bit of high RPM coming around. So it looks like... So we do have something, 13% rain, but it looks like it'll be a dry race. I missed the end of it. It doesn't give me the whole message, but I assume that the end of that is dry race. So 13% rain, so gambler's chance. Doesn't look like 13% in that sky. That looks like 75. That sky is not. If I looked at that sky and said 13% chance of rain, I'll be telling them they're having a laugh. Yeah, send Alvin another invite. I did send him one before, just recently. I'll send him another one. Let me know again if I need to send him more. I can do some. I don't think though for some reason, because I'm Australian as well, PS doesn't like sending cross-play invites, especially because I'm obviously cross-border. EA for some reason doesn't accept it for me, so it could be beneficial to have someone else send an invite. We ran out of fuel on the line up here, possibly, unless he's backed out of there. Oh, it might have backed out because good sportsmanship here. You see someone coming out of the pits, possibly. We've got Sabino. Sabino on his lap. We've got McCooley and Game Boy coming out on their outlaps. Curry as well. Padron Pass as well. Sabino's not actually... Oh, a bit of spinner from Sabino. That's right, it's not his actual lap, just warming the tyres up. Getting the tyres a bit extra warm, son. He does go into the pit. He won't have a time to do it. He has been pipped by Elite Dave, I believe. 112.4 from Elite Dave. Very close to mid-pack. Most drivers in the 112s. McCooley coming around. Chris also finishing his lap off. Chris. See what he can pull. 112.8 can do better time, and he does. Just beats it. Padron Pass. Best. Second sector's purple. It's the best second sector. What can he do here? Padron Pass comes on 112. 112.59 beats his time. Gets him into 7th. With DRS starting his lap here. They have Game Boy and McCooley. Oh, Game Boy's a spinner! Game Boy goes round, ladies and gents. Oh no, gets on the curb. Not going to be happy with it. Not going to be happy with it. Oh, we just caught Game Boy stunner. Go. A spinal. Oh no. He does just do a nice 360, a little Max Verstappen spin. Spins right around the correct way. McCooley beats his time on 111.4. He's not being caught now. No punctures this time for Game Boy. Very unlike, very rare. Maestro comes across the line, so 112.5 puts him in 7th. I think he just pips Padron Pass. Who else do we have? Antoine comes across the line. Everyone's finished here. So this is your order. It's McCooley in first, Game Boy in second, Babish in third. Great top three there. Curry just underneath in fourth. Elite Dave in fifth, Sabino in sixth, DRS in seventh, Padron Pass in eighth. Chris in 10th, Rafael Neves is in 9th, Chris in 10th, Antoine in 11th, High RPM in 12th, Rodri in 13th, and I don't believe Mahasne reconnected. He's in 14th. So ladies and gentlemen, there will be some downtime. Please stay near your console, whichever one you're using. Don't go too far in case there is already up, but we will give 3 minutes to just go through. Alright, so Rodri has said Mahasa's internet went out. Unlucky. That's really tough. Feels I know that, and Alan Fang just can't join because EA is EA. Apologies to those two drivers. We have to see you next week, good sirs. Uh, EA is unfortunate like that on the internet. I do understand this being in Australia, so my heart goes out to you, good sir. It's like I was saying, oh, does look sunny. So I don't know how. Must have been the race must be the next day. The clouds weren't looking like that. Still a bit overcast though. It's a bit cloudy there in Espanol. Uh, so we will have that bit of downtime. Drivers check their um, setups, and we'll start race shortly. Looks like someone has readied up accidentally, as I was saying, so that's why we don't go too far, ladies and gentlemen. Nonetheless, we are off and running for our formation lap. So the drivers are forming the grid. Right, good luck everyone, and ensure we don't try and win it on the first corner as usual. Let's bring up some. So we have a few people on the mediums. We get it started off here, except for Rough Underverse, High RPM, and Mahasne. We can't reconnect. They're on the softs. Great start from the front too. Everyone looks in order. Gameboy's going up the inside. Will he stick it? He's a bit of contact. He stays in the lane. Ooh, bit of a wheel. Gets a bit of a. Was that Curry? Gets a bit of wheel spin on there on the outside. Sabina Mirror on the outside of Babish. Babish really trying to stick up the inside. Babish does try to stick up the inside. He does do so. Sabina Mirror hangs on. Chris gets a 10-second. Oh, it's a contact from Sabina! No! Oh! not sure whether that was a cut-off or whether there might have been contact onto with Babish and someone else. There might have been contact from someone else there that caused that. Long race, only lap 1, ladies and gents. Let's have a look here. This top pack here. We've got Lorodi still in 9th. Matthias Marshall in 8th. Just in front. Savino is pitting. Savino does go to the hards. Game Boy and Moy Cooley, who are still these top runners up here at the front. You got Curry's going down the inside of Elite Dave. He does do so, pulls it up very nicely. You got DRS Marsh on the back of High RPM. He's on the back of iChris. See, RPM gets close to the rear of iChris there. These top two staying in the same spot. He goes high RPM around the outside of iChris, gets it done. Is DRS can make a move? DRS tucks himself back in. iChris sitting on the back of RPM. Looks to have a spin out. It's Padrompas. Padrompas is in the gravel here. That's unlucky. Not too sure what happened there. Padrompas maybe a bit of contact, maybe got a bit whippy. Nice little battle here. We got Curry as well sitting on the behind of Elite Dave. iChris does have that stupid 10-second penalty, probably most likely an EA glitch, unfortunately. Nice little driver train we got going on here. High RPM iChris, DRS, La Rodria, and then of course Antoine and Babish. There's about 6 drivers there. Yes, 6 drivers. A lot of the overtakes are going to happen here. We're going to move around. Curry gets past Elite Dave, we can see on the straight there. We've got iChris past the high RPM, and DRS goes inside! DRS! Ooshed! He doesn't get to pull the car up, goes off track. RPM going back on the inside. iChris goes past. Now the leader of the train. That's hurt DRS because here comes La Rodri. Oh! Pull the car up, good sir. Oh, Lord, you get some whippy on the other side there. Tries to take the outside on DRS. Goes a bit wide, Lorodi does. She's got Babish. She's got Babish on the inside there. Babish gets it done. And then we've got Antoine who's joined the party. I think Antoine might have been there before. I can't remember. I noticed now there's a lot of cars here, ladies and gents. It's a 6-driver battle all the way up till the 6th position. So from 11th to 6th position is anyone's guess. Here we have Game Boy and Macaulay battling it out on the straight, just swapping. So Game Boy keeps the lead here. Oh! We have looks like Elite Dave. I think that was Rafael Neves. High RPM's taken the lead over iChris of our little train. We've got Babish, DRS, and then Rodri, then Antoine. And they are catching Elite Dave because of that issue that happened. I'm going to try and stay at the back of this package to see all the position changes. Oh! It's a nice little train, DRS train here. So who's going to take this lead again? Everyone's so close. Oh! Who's that's gone wide there? Looks like DRS. DRS has lost the car. No, it's La Rodri. Rodri a bit wide there. Let's Antoine pass there. Antoine out of DRS. Here comes DRS Maestro. Is that Babish? Looks like that's Babish. Babish flies down the inside. Oh, there's contact! Oh, Chris has been spun by Babish, it looks like. And then got hit in the rear by high RPM. No harm, no foul there, but there was harm and back down the pecking order of this this nice little battle. Lucky didn't lose out too much. You can see Game Boy still leading Macaulay. Babish right behind high RPM. High RPM goes to squeeze him. Nice little squeeze there. Leaves enough room. Oh, we have DRS Maestro trying to go down the inside of Antoine. Can't get it done. Who's going to do the overtakes now in here? We know Babish has got a mental straight line speed. He was some zip past before. We know so does DRS. Who's going to be everyone's battery powered from everyone? Babish goes past leading that pack. Antoine's going to slip on the inside. He keeps the car there. Very nicely done. The side by side there. Ooh, very cleanly done. Give me a heart attack, fellas. Oh, we got to beat DRS. Just strips a bit too wide to high RPM. A little bit of bumper. Gets past. A bit of a note saying, "Here I am, son." Looks like Babish now has a relatively large lead over Antoine. So it's shortened. This pack is shortened. Babish is now away from by 1.2 seconds ahead, 1.1. So doesn't have that DRS train anymore. Antoine doesn't. So he will be at the mercy of Mr. DRS Maestro. Macaulay does take the lead over Game Boy. But Rafael Neves is in 5th place. He's on 7 lap on softs. So is high RPM. So we'll need to be a pit soon. DRS Maestro is going to get it done on Antoine. He does. He goes around the outside. Oh, can he pull the car up? Oh, a bit of bump up the back. So it's at high PM. Chris is coming around the outside. Chris goes off track. Then Audrey's looking for that inside. Stays back there. Camboy McCauley swap again on that straight. Camboy ahead now, leading the next two drivers by 8 seconds. We got swapsy daisies going on everywhere here. Rafael Neves does pit, that's why. So it looks like DRS, Babish has really pulled away from that pack. DRS Maestro is 2.1 behind, but he's now leading that pack. We do have Antoine in behind. We have Elite Dave now pitting, and look at Sabino Mira has pulled 18 seconds off the second last place there. No safety car involved. You have DRS on the back of Antoine now. Antoine got the move done on the straight. A few cars pit their high RPM, one of them Elite Dave. Rafael Neves pit the lap before. The rest is still on used old tyres, on 10 lap old mediums with Mahazne, who I believe is ghosted. Yeah, so Mahazne obviously not in the car due to the internet issues. There's really all the drivers on mediums that haven't pit yet stayed out. We do have now an Antoine pitting 10 laps. So they have to do 23 laps on those, 20 laps, 21 laps on those hard tyres. It's relatively tall order. Just looking maybe for an undercut. Our mid-pack here's softened up a bit. We have Ichris on the back of DRS Maestro. As they really only battle, as well as the leaders. So just looking here, I mean, it's relatively the same. Looks like all the drivers, just no safety. Oh! DRS! Saying that DRS got a spinner! Oh, no bueno. It is okay, though. Oh, no. My neighbours would have heard that. Oh, it's the DRS. Oh, buddy. That's unfortunate. Still in it though, ladies and gents. Only lost a position now, 2 positions. Icarus got a nice look at that as we were watching Icarus. That's the commentator's curse, isn't it? Everything relative the same, and then we see Mr. Spin. Quite a few pitters now. Babish, La Rodri, Mahazin's car, Padrompas. McCool and Gameboy still just hanging in there. Top 5 runners still haven't pit. That's Gameboy, McCooley, Curry, Icarus and DRS. So, speaking of which, Gameboy goes into the pit. McCooley stays out. Could this be an undercut tactic? I don't mind it from the lad. Oh, Curry gets a 10-second speeding in the pit lane. That's unfortunate. Doing so well there in 3rd. Let's have a look at the penalties. Curry on 13 seconds, Icarus on 10, which was the unlucky, and I believe RPMs was unlucky too on the 10. And then we have Antoine on 3. So we have Icarus serving his 10-second there. Sabino Mira back on the 11th. 13 lap hold hards. He will need to pit again at some point, but if there is a safety car, can hold out for that. McCooley does pit. Now, where will he come out in relative to Game Boy? Looks like Game Boy pips him out of the pit, just gets him. Pretty much exact same where they were before. Undercut, not too heavy, but McCooley does have to warm those tyres up. That undercut did help Game Boy, so McCooley got to warm those tyres up. While Game Boy's still on those warming up hards. Pushes him out of DRS now. La Rodri and DRS Maestro. DRS gets it done. So La Rodri gets it done on the straight on DRS Maestro. DRS trying to go up the inside. Will he try and stick this? He's going to break late. He's going to run over under, won't work here. Rodri covers it off. Oh, Rodri gets a bit whippy on the curb. DRS Maestro goes past. Oh, she's fighting back on that inside. Will she go over under here? No, she's going to stick on the outside. Doesn't matter. We'll have DRS probably most likely to go back past DRS. That's a bit of a mouthful. We'll get it done again. We have high RPM overtaking Antoine. La Rodri does get it past DRS. Oh, DRS, that's a real close to Larodri there. My goodness gracious. Having a good whiff. Babish goes past Rafael Neves. I assume DRS will get this done. Will Larodri use a battery? No, it looks like he does get past. DRS getting it done again. These two battling it out here. Just over halfway through this race, ladies and gents. Been relatively exciting. So far, we have Game Boy, who's looks like Mwikuli shut that, closed that interval down a little bit. Was it 1.2? I noticed before. Was it? Is it now? Got that DRS. We're going to be getting lower. They're back to where they were prior. Undercut for nothing. Mwikuli, what's happened to Mwikuli? Looks like he had a bit of a whippy there. He lost a lot of time in that corner. So I jumped from point 2 to point 8. I'm not sure what happened there. Oh, Rafael Neves getting a bit whippy. His tyres going skirt skirt. Larodri's still sitting behind DRS. Nothing really doing. We've got RPM on Antoine here. Will he get it done on the inside? He's going to go for it. He doesn't. He pulls out of it. Game Boy Mwikuli swap again on the straight. That's how really the only battle here is high RPM and Antoine. Sabina Mir hanging on those. Is Sabina Mir actually catching Larodri? Acing up on hard. It's good on the lad. Those will die. He will need to pit. High RPM goes past Antoine here. Sabina Mir on the back of Larodri. He's got the Eris Maestro in his sights too. There's been no safety cars for Sabino to catch back up, so he's done phenomenally well, really, honestly. Phenomenal stuff. Look at that throttle application, absolutely phenomenal. It's the two teammates. So they're going to do a swap here. Larosi moves out of the way for the swap. Sabino now chasing DRS. Gatu Mercedes. Chasing down the Red Bull. Or the Cash App, I should say. Can Sabino chase him down? Great race so far. Has spread out a bit. Now we're going to look a bit more at the leaders, because this is pivotal for them. So Audrey's still sitting behind Sabino. They got a high up him on Antoine. We do have high RPM pitting now. We'll serve a penalty. Babish lost his right end plate. He's struggling out there. Didn't see what happened. Oh, Lord's getting a bit wobbly on that exit on those last couple of corners. Mr. Wiggles. Oh, Babish is going to the pit there. Well, it looks like Babish will be retiring. He did fly in. There we go. Yeah. Babish has retired. At least it's in the pit. Did speed into the pit lane there to retire. Unfortunately, the car's probably going to go back out because of EA Sports. It's in the game. And let's see if it does. Maybe they didn't. No, looks like they didn't send the car out well. Look at you, EA. But nonetheless, Game Boy McCooley closing laps, last 7 laps. Still fighting, McCooley ahead by 3/10. Game Boy with his incident in quali, looks like he's been fine this whole race. Just a small mishap in quali, maybe getting used to the track. Like I said, rare error for him, because he's been driving phenomenally throughout this whole race. He will have his sights set on this window. 1 lap older tyres on the hards won't make too much of a difference. Chris on the back of La Rodri. Sabino Miro, if he finishes this race on 31 lap old hards, man, the guy needs a medal. I reckon he would. Those will be screaming at him. Miss those tyres, I swear. My goodness gracious, son. He was 37 seconds behind second last position, so he was last by 37 seconds. He's now in 7th position. I believe this happened on the first lap, or the second. It'd be first or second lap. He'd do the whole race under the hards. There's no way. There's no way, I don't think. Maybe it's Houdini. He's probably going to put the softs on soon. Where would he come out? He'd probably come out. He won't be last. He'll have time. It'll be interesting to see if he just tries to balls it. Oh, we got a triple. Here we go. That's Rafael Neves, Chris and La Rodri. Oh, Mr. Whip. Rafael Neves, Mr. Whip. Changing lanes. Rafael Neves changing lanes on the spot, bro. He's going left, right. Put your blinker on, son. There we go. No, no foul. Those key didn't like those curbs at all. Still on the back of Chris. Watching from La Rodri's point of view here. Oh, he's going on the inside. Can he get done? No, he's going to back out of it. Oh, La Rodri now joins the fray. Oh, La Rodri's just avoided. Wow, reflexation from La Rodri. Wow. She takes the lead over the 2 drivers. Wow, look at the flick. My guy flicked the wrist to the right, just avoided the contact. Oh, I thought the cars would ghost, I guarantee you. She thought those cars would ghost, they didn't. Unfortunately, it's going to be for Null because they all get DRS back on her and she gets to do it all over again. Oh, these two, trying to avoid these two like the plague. Oh, that was funny. Anyway, so we have 4 laps left of the race. Again, my calling Game Boy still the same, 4/10, back and forth, either or. We have a yellow. I believe that's I don't know who that is. Unsure. Carry on. It looks like Game Boy and are they catching the car of high RPM? They are. They're about the blue flag high RPM. Oh, Rodri just Taking up some part-time work as a lawnmower there. Sabino Mirror starts doing magic, eh? Those tyres must be thin as ice. I don't know how he's done it. He's in 7th still. They got to be on at least 90%. Pray they hold out for him. Sabino on the back of DRS now. He's just climbed through the whole field. So he's going to take it. He's not going to pit. He's going to take them to the end. They can't feel good, but they look alright, eh? They look pretty decent, and they can't feel it, mate. Oh, I don't. If he put those softs on, he would be flying to. Mate, I'll tell you what, he's done phenomenally well here. So coming into the penultimate laps, next lap, looks like high RPM has left as well, possibly, although they are ghosted, so maybe that's why. But Game Boy and Moikuli are both going to have DRS. Unluckily for Game Boy, they're going to get past him. He looks like he did pull off to the side, so maybe he's still there in the car. He could be. So these two are a battle on track here, along with Chris and Raphael. We're going to watch these two now, the front runners. Game Boy's going to leave at this lap, which is smart. Is he going to go for it? He doesn't. He backs out. He stays there. Well, look at the batteries. I'm not going to say them out loud because these two could be watching. My thoughts here is McCool's going to try and slow this down here. No, he doesn't. Gee, battery-wise, it's getting closer now. Yeah, I mean, they're identical. I can say that, and I will. If you have the same battery. So there, here we go. Oh, McCool has a whip! That's hurt him. McCooley's whipped on the last corner. He put the battery on. Game Boy's gone past, and he does. Game Boy on the inside. McCooley is trying to fight it. Game Boy gets it done. That's hurt McCooley. McCooley on the back of Game Boy. He's pushing. He's pushing to get it back. Game Boy not budging an inch. Game Boy taking the inside line to defend. Does well there. Oh, my Cooley's son, unlucky. Yeah, he's put the battery on that last corner. He's had a bit of a whip. Can the driver stay? Gets the power down well. This will be Moy Cooley's only chance. So get on the battery, the both of them. Game Boy stays ahead. Will Game Boy finish this last sector? If he does, he wins this race. Got Icarus and Raphael Neves swapping. Oh, my Cooley whips again. This could be it, ladies and gents. And Game Boy has won the Circuit de Barcelona de Catalunya Grand Prix. Mr. Game Boy, followed by Moy Cooley. Great race, lads. Great race there. Unlucky. Now the next driver's 25 seconds behind, so we'll just wait a little bit. We do see a battle between Rafael Neves and Chris. And then we have Elite Dave in at third. Congratulations, Elite Dave. Curry gets a 10-second spinning in the pit. Oh, it's unserved, sorry. That puts Sabino in fifth. Sabino Mirage come back to finish in fifth position. That's outstanding. You're a freak, son. DRS is in fourth. Sabino has done 31 laps or 32 laps on hard tyres. That is nuts. You're a nutto. What a guy. Well, Antoine's got driver of the day. Scratch that, ladies and gentlemen. The driver of the day is Sabino Mirror. Welcome back, son. That is phenomenal. I don't know how you've managed to pull that off. I believe that's better than where you started. You started in 6. He's finished higher than where he started. He was last by 36 seconds. Well done, Sabino. Congratulations there, lad. Wow. So we have it, ladies and gentlemen. That were your top 5 or 7 for Antoine in 6th, Chris in 7th, Rafael in 8th, Adrompas in 9th, Rodri in 10th, great race, top 10, Curry in 11th, unlucky with that 10-second, and Mahazna and RPM, I believe, went in the cars, and then Babish DNF to 12th, 13th, and 14th. So, ladies and gents, we'll just do this the quick. There we go. So, that has been your Grand Prix. I do want to. Let's see when he pit. What lap was this? Lap 1. Sabino pitted lap 1. From the hards finish on those mediums. Mental stuff. Spain, your boy. This is J Dog for the Espanol Grand Prix. We'll see you soon for the Tier 2 gentlemen, which will be. I believe on Monday. I couldn't tell you the actual time because it's American time, but this will be Monday and followed by what's the usual time it is if you're a normal listener, and then Nana following that. So thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching, and have a great rest of day, tomorrow, or rest of weekend. Thanks.